Hi, I'm Gabriela. Join me as I explore amazing lifestyle destinations and well-being trends in food, fitness, and beauty. In every episode, I'll take you on a healthy living journey that will refresh, rejuvenate, and re-energize all of your senses. We'll also meet great personalities, feature delightful events, and discover everything that will make you feel good about yourself. Welcome to The Good Life.
I'm feeling good.
In this episode, I'm going to visit Park Hyatt Dubai, where I'll meet up with Chef Danielle of Traiteur restaurant to learn a new seafood recipe. I'll also drop by the spa for a refreshing facial treatment, and of course, I have some good tips for you on how to look fresh instantly. Working in media has its perks. I get to attend amazing events. Usually, I don't always have time to go home and freshen up, especially after a long day at work or at a shoot. A lot of people have asked me for tips on how to stay fresh when running from one event to another. Well, it's not magic. Here are some easy to follow beauty tricks that will help you achieve that bright and glowing look. The stress and craziness of working the whole day can make your eyes look tired and sleepy. Apply mascara to open them up. This will make you look more awake and will definitely enhance your features. To add some evening glamour, use a bright colored lipstick like candy pink or ruby red. Although I also use dark dramatic lipstick shades sometimes, I just feel that a bright lip after a long day is an instant fix to make my face brighten up. Another trick is applying pink blush on the apples of your cheek. And if you only have gloss in your bag, then give your cheeks a little pinch for that natural glow. When I notice that I have some shadows under my eyes after working very long hours or not sleeping enough, I make sure to conceal. Cover up those dark bags under your eyes with a concealer that's one level lighter than your skin tone. Use the concealer sparingly to make sure you're not overdoing it, because it may give the opposite effect and make your skin look heavy and gray. And lastly, don't forget about your hairstyle. Having limp and unruly hair can actually make you look even more stressed out and anxious. And also, you don't want to look like someone dragged you through a hedge. Give your hair some volume by blow drying it head down. If you don't have a blow dryer, use a dry shampoo to give your tresses an instant boost. And that's something you can carry around in your bag. Another trick is doing very easy hairstyles like a high ponytail, a cute braid, or a very trendy high bun. I tried out the Phyto Aroma Facial at the Amara Spa at the Park Hyatt Dubai. When I entered the spa, I was treated to a really relaxing foot bath, which was quite surprising because it was outdoors. And it felt like I was in the middle of nature. I heard the birds tweeting, and on top of everything, I got to choose my own music. So there was a list of different themes. There was Arabic, Oriental, there was a Thai theme. I chose the Mediterranean one in the end. The first step was a cleanser. It was a botanical cleanser, which removed all of my makeup and the residue that was on my face. After the cleanser, the therapist applied a toner which was supposed to close my pores. And right afterwards, I was treated to a seaweed scrub. And the special thing about it is it kind of did smell like the sea, but in a good way. After that, she used the toner once again, and then she applied some essential oils and did a lymphatic massage on my face, which was so relaxing. I think I dozed off for a few minutes. The last step of this treatment was a red grape mask, which she applied all over my face. While she let this thing work and really invigorate my skin, she was massaging my head, actually one of my favorite parts of the treatment. I could definitely tell that the treatment had worked because my skin was glowing afterwards. It felt really hydrated and soft, and I think after the exfoliation and the mask and the massage, my skin was just a lot healthier. So I think it's great for people who have very dehydrated skin, people who want to moisturize and plump up their skin. This is the perfect treatment. One of the perks of getting a treatment at the Amara Spa is that you can use the facilities afterwards. And you really want to use the facilities here. The pool is amazing. They have a gym here as well, and you can use the spa as much as you like, jacuzzi, sauna, or whatever your heart desires. So make sure you allot enough time when you come here. Don't go anywhere, because there's more goodness when we come back. I'm at the Park Hyatt Dubai at Traiteur restaurant with Chef Danielle. Hi Chef, welcome to the show.
How are you?
Good, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thanks. Excellent.
So what are we preparing today? What is this dish called?
The dish called baby romaine lettuce with seared scallops and sauce village or virgin sauce. First we start with the tomatoes basically, which is the main ingredient for the sauce.
Where do you get your tomatoes from?
They're all mostly French products. We're using mostly French products.
It's so important actually where your tomatoes are from or what the quality is, because there's so much sweetness in them. And if they're not of good quality, I feel like sometimes that's lacking a little bit.
For some dishes you have to use the proper product. I mean, we're using local product as well.
Yeah.
We just slice them and dice them in small cubes.
Okay. So do these tomatoes get cooked later on?
We keep them raw. It's just a raw sauce, which is not cooked. So it's just with the olive oil, olives, baby capers and chives at the end to get a bit taste and flavorness.
Talking about the ingredients, you've prepared some here.
Yeah.
Why don't we go through them? So you have some olives here,
We have
obviously.
the baby olives.
Baby olives.
Then we have the Lilliput capers.
Yep.
Yeah, chives and sliced shallots as well.
Okay. And this is interesting. I'm quite intrigued. What exactly is
It's
it?
a sun-dried or dehydrated tomatoes. We dry them like for 48 hours in the oven.
So you take a fresh tomato,
Yeah,
slice it.
We take the seeds and the skin out, and then we put them in the hot box, and then we let them dehydrate for 48 hours. So then we will take the tomatoes, tomato dice.
So you only used half a tomato.
No, you should.
We're using more?
Can use the whole one.
Can I help you?
You can do that, sure.
And you have to remove the
Just the seeds,
The seeds.
basically.
Chef Daniel, where did you learn how to cook?
Basically back home in Germany. Yeah.
From your mom?
Not from my mom. Mostly I was watching my dad cooking.
Okay.
So get the passion and the details more from him. But then of course I do my apprenticeship in a small hotel and start working there.
Where in Germany are you from?
From Berlin.
Okay, that's known to be a very trendy, cool
Yeah, it's
city.
multicultural as well. So
Yeah.
you have a lot of kitchens and a lot of cuisines there. So you learn a lot, you
Yep.
see a lot of ingredients as well. So
Yeah, you're exposed to many different cultures, I'm sure. And then were you in Germany all this time until you came to Dubai?
exactly, yeah. It was my first time out of the country, basically.
Oh wow, did you have a
Yeah.
culture shock?
Not really. I mean, I went here before for food promotion, so I was already a bit prepared what's going on here.
Okay.
So I decided to come here. Then we have a second ingredient.
Yes.
We just chop the olives just slightly to keep it a bit colorful, and
Are these Greek olives?
these are Greek olives. Yeah. And we use a small spoon of Lilliput capers.
I've never seen such tiny capers before.
They're quite expensive as well. They're a bit more flavorful, a bit more powerful.
Yeah.
We have to rinse them before because they're quite salty as
Oh
well.
really?
Yeah.
They're salty and then probably become kind of sour, right?
Sour, but at the end they have a bit more texture. They're like a bit popping up in the mouth. So.
That's fun.
Then we add just the chives.
Yes.
Yeah. Just a small spoon again. So
I guess it would be pretty handy if you had a little herb garden, you know, in your house to have
Yeah.
like fresh herbs like chives and
Yeah.
parsley and all of that.
Yeah, like rosemary and thyme. Additionally, you can always add herbs.
Yeah.
Shallots.
Shallots, yeah.
We
Alright.
give a small hint of salt and pepper. Then we add the olive oil. For the finishing, we just give a bit fresh lemon zest to give a bit of freshness, bit acidity. So the sauce is basically now finished.
You're right.
So we start now to take a romaine lettuce, and we should cut it by 4.
I actually would love to just spoon this right now and eat it.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, but it's still.
But
a
I
bit,
don't wanna
still a
ruin
bit
it.
Strong.
Yes.
If you would like to help me quickly, just
Sure.
remove the root,
Okay.
and then we cut it just in 4, basically.
And this has been washed and everything, huh?
No,
That's
okay.
good?
No, not
No?
good. Just one more time.
Oh, no.
No, basically we keep the lengths wide.
Yeah. Oh, and then another 4.
Exactly. will start to give the color for the raw meal lettuce, basically, to get the final touch.
And then how does it turn in color? Because you said we want to add color. Will it become a little bit brownish?
Usually in European French cuisine they use a bit butter.
Yeah.
But in our case we just use a drop of olive oil and high heat.
So how hot can you heat olive oil? Because I've heard so many different theories. Some people say it can't be hot at all.
We have different kind of olive oils. Usually you're supposed to not heat it up more than 80 degrees.
Yeah.
As it's burning quite fast, but if you put the product directly in the pan, then the pan and the oil is cooling down immediately. So
Okay.
you have to play a bit around. Of course, if we start overcooking it, then it gets more bitter and the food would be spoiled basically. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So it's also a little bit a matter of experience, I guess.
Okay, yeah, sometimes things going wrong,
Yeah.
but then we have to solve them out. The problem is at the end, that's fine.
When you're not here working, do you ever go home and think to yourself, I want to cook myself a great meal? Or are you sick of cooking when you're off?
No, sometimes not sick of cooking, but sometimes I like to go out for dinner. Sure, I want to see what other chefs are doing, basically.
Right.
Just on high heat again, just to give we don't want to overcook the scallop, we just want to give a fast, quick, nice color and a bit crisp on top.
How many minutes are you going to cook this for?
You just give them a quick color and then I would say like 2.5 minutes, that's it. You should keep them a bit medium rare, even in the middle. Some people want to have it overcooked, but then again, we have to check what the guests' needs are, where the guests' needs are. But I prefer them medium.
Yeah, especially if they're fresh. I mean, that wouldn't be an issue at all.
Some people even like to eat them raw, just as a carpaccio, as a tartare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is great as well with a nice marination.
Could this dish be prepared with raw scallops as well?
Sure, you can do that, but then you should use a bit more acidity. Then you use the lemon juice, for example, to get a bit, to make it more smooth.
Great. It looks beautiful already.
Thank you.
And if you wanted to go a little bit wild and adventurous, you could use butter.
Yeah, just for the finishing, to get a bit more smooth. Yeah. Usually we use a small piece of butter always for the color and for the crisp.
And I saw that you added another herb. What exactly is that?
Tarragon.
Yeah.
Just to give a small bitterness, small additional flavor. We use it just to make it a bit more round. You can use thyme, you can use other herbs as well. So now they're seasoned. I put some fleur de sel and pepper.
Yeah.
And the tarragon, as I said.
Yep. So you'll need the lettuce and the dressing we made.
Exactly. In this case, I just will arrange the raw meal lettuce a bit. Yeah. Just quickly seared.
Yes.
As we keep the crisp and everything inside. No need to put an additional dressing because we use the virgin sauce for finishing.
Right. Wow, it looks so juicy and delicious.
Yeah, as I said, we have to keep them a bit medium.
Yeah.
Otherwise, a bit roughly chopped tomatoes, the virgin sauce.
Okay.
Just to cover a bit basically the lettuce. We have some micro herbs, just 2 or 3 of them.
What are micro herbs? I mean, besides the obvious tiny herbs.
It's kind of cress, basically a cress. And we have the sun-dried tomatoes, which we prepare, or which we...
The tomato powder.
Exactly, which we make a powder of it. And just instead of additional fleur de sel or something, we just put a fresh.
Now I'm going to try this dish. I'm very excited. Because it looks beautiful. Let's see if it tastes just as good.
Fine.
It is very good, delicious.
Super.
I love that the scallop is very smooth and tender. And the romaine lettuce is kind of crispy.
Yeah, the crisp on the other side.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a nice contrast.
Yeah.
And then the tomato's sweet. Then you have the capers and the olives that add a bit of salt.
Yeah.
Really good combination.
No, I think it's a nice dish. Healthy,
Yeah.
fresh ingredients, and actually fast to prepare.
So
it's
fast.
Easy to prepare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took us only a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I had an expert who was helping
Yeah.
me,
Oh,
but hopefully I'll manage at home as well. Thank you so much, Chef
Thank you very
Daniel, for
much.
showing us how to cook this delicious
Thank you.
and
Pleasure
healthy
for me.
meal.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me today. If you have any comments or suggestions, then get in touch with us on our social media pages. I'm Gabriela, this is The Good Life, and see you next time.